If you've ever grown tomatoes, you already know they're not just another plant in the garden. They're the plant, the one that tells you summer has truly arrived, the one that makes all the effort feel worth it when those first ripe fruits appear. But here's the truth. Tomatoes can also be frustrating. Small mistakes can quietly ruin your harvest without you even realizing it. In this video, we're going to slowly walk through some of the most common tomato growing mistakes, and more importantly, how to avoid them so you can grow healthier, more productive plants. Mistake 1. Choosing the wrong type of tomato. One of the easiest mistakes is not understanding what type of tomato you're growing. There are two important ways to think about type. First, growth habit. Some tomatoes are determinate, meaning they grow to a set size and produce most of their fruit in a short period. These are easier to manage and great for smaller spaces. Others are indeterminate. These keep growing and producing fruit until the season ends. They need stronger support and more attention over time. The second type is the variety itself. Do you want small, sweet cherry tomatoes? Or thick, meaty ones for sauces? Or large slicing tomatoes for sandwiches? Some heirloom varieties look beautiful and taste amazing, but they can be more sensitive to disease. On the other hand, modern varieties are often bred for strength and resistance. If you choose the wrong type for your needs, you may end up disappointed, even if the plant grows well. Mistake 2. Poor support systems. Tomatoes need support. Without it, they sprawl, break, and become more vulnerable to disease. The worst option is giving them no support at all. The second worst is using weak, flimsy cages that bend or collapse under the plant's weight. A better option is a strong, cylindrical cage. This shape gives the plant a solid base and more space to rest its heavy branches. You can also create your own support using wire panels shaped into a cylinder. It's affordable and very effective. If you're growing tomatoes in rows, there's another method called a weaving system. You place stakes at both ends and run string back and forth between the plants as they grow. This holds them upright in a simple and cost-effective way. Strong support early on makes everything easier later. Mistake 3. Incorrect watering. Watering mistakes are one of the biggest problems with tomatoes. First, avoid watering from above. Splashing water onto the leaves creates a moist environment where diseases thrive. It can also spread harmful organisms from the soil onto the plant. Instead, water at the base. Adding mulch helps too. It prevents soil from splashing and keeps moisture levels steady. Consistency is key. Tomatoes do not like irregular watering. Going from very dry to very wet can lead to problems like blossom end rot, where the bottom of the fruit turns dark and starts to decay. This isn't just a nutrient issue. It's often caused by inconsistent watering that disrupts how the plant absorbs nutrients. Try to water in the morning if possible. If not, evening works. The goal is simple. Keep the moisture steady and predictable. Mistake 4. Improper pruning. Pruning can feel confusing, but a few simple ideas make a big difference. Start by removing lower leaves and small shoots near the base. These parts often don't get enough light and are more likely to pick up diseases from the soil. Also, keep an eye on small side shoots, often called suckers. Managing them helps improve airflow and keeps the plant focused on producing fruit. One major mistake is cutting off the top of the plant. This is especially harmful for determinate varieties, which won't continue growing afterward. Even with indeterminate plants, removing the main top stem usually reduces production instead of improving it. Mistake 5. Fertilizing the wrong way. Tomatoes are heavy feeders, but that doesn't mean more fertilizer is always better. Not feeding enough can lead to weak growth, especially in poor soil. Adding compost at planting time gives your tomatoes a strong start. But overfeeding is just as common. Too much nitrogen leads to lots of leaves but very little fruit. Too much phosphorus or potassium doesn't necessarily increase yield. It often just wastes resources. A simple approach works best. Start with compost, add a little more during the growing season. If needed, use a balanced organic fertilizer in small amounts. Keeping things simple often produces the best results. Bonus tip: use any tomato however you like. Many people think certain tomatoes are only for specific uses, like paste tomatoes for sauce or cherry tomatoes for snacking. But in reality, you can use any tomato however you want. Some varieties may perform better for certain purposes, but you're never limited. Grow what you enjoy and use it the way you prefer. Growing tomatoes isn't about perfection, it's about learning, adjusting, and improving each season. If you avoid these common mistakes, you'll already be ahead of most gardeners, and your plants will show it. So take your time, observe your garden, and enjoy the process. Because in the end, that first perfectly ripe tomato makes everything worth it. Stay patient, keep learning, and keep growing.